Hey guys, what is going on? Max Storm here again, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to be a thief. So let's start, shall we? Let's start off with the armor. If you're going to be a thief, you're going to use either the Berserker armor or Valkyrie armor. If you don't know what Valkyrie armor is, it's power, vitality and critical damage. For the weapons, it's going to be a dagger and a pistol, and for a secondary weapon slot, it will be a short bow. For your weapon upgrades, it will be plus 5% critical chance. Also the same will be for your short bow. For your pistol, it will be superior sigil of air, which will give you 30% chance on critical to cause a lightning strike. Alright, so let's move on to traits now, shall we? If you're going to use the Berserker armor, you will put 10 in critical strikes, 30 in shadow arts and 30 in acrobatics. For the critical strikes, you will choose the side strike to get plus 7 critical chance when hitting a foe from behind or the side. In shadow arts, you will choose the infusion of shadows to gain 2 initiative when you're going to stealth, and also the hidden thief, which will give you 2 seconds of stealth when you are stealing. And for the last one, it will be shadows rejuvenation to regenerate health while in stealth. In acrobatics, it's going to be fleet shadow to move 50% faster in stealth. If you are a thief, you will be mobile all the time. You will have to move around all the time. It is really important. Then the second one will be quick recovery to gain 2 more initiative every 10 seconds. And for the last one, it will be assassin's reward to heal yourself whenever you use a skill that uses initiative. If you're going to use Valkyrie armor or you are going to play in SPVP, not World vs World, then you're going to need to put 10 from acrobatics to the critical strikes. Then you will have 20 in critical strikes, 30 in shadow arts and 20 in acrobatics. Alright, so let's check out the skills now. For the healing skill, it will be hiding shadows to get a really nice heal, to gain stealth and also a regen. If you don't really like this, you can also use the withdraw, but personally I think the hiding shadows is more effective. For your utility skills, it will be shadow refuge to just get out of combat, or if your friend is down you can get them up. For the second utility skill, it will be signet of shadows, which will grant you 25% increased in movement speed. It will be really important to move around and keep mobile. When you're a thief, you have to keep moving all the time. You have to move all the time or you will be dead. For the third one, it will be shadow return and the shadow step. This is really useful when getting out of a fight. When there's like a Zerg coming at you, you can just get out of there and just reset, check your stuff and maybe kill them all later. For the elite skill, it will be either Dagger Storm or a Thief skill, because it really depends who you're fighting. If you're going against another thief, it will be useful to use a Thieves Guild, but then again when you're fighting a ranger, it will be useful to use a Dagger Storm because they have pets and they're also shooting these arrows at you. So I don't know, I think it's a personal preference, but I like using the Dagger Storm. Alright, next I'm gonna show you guys some clips that I have recorded and actually show you guys how to be a thief, how to use your skills and what to do. So yeah, most of the time you are going to be deep down in enemy territory. If you're even soloing as a thief, please be a team player. If you see some enemies going to your castle, call them out. Write in map chat that there are enemies going to your castle. You might be the only one to notice. In this clip, you are going to see how to use the blinding powder and the Heartseeker combination, which will keep you in stealth forever. To do this, you will have to put down the blinding powder and use Heartseeker 3 times. This will give you about 6 seconds of stealth, which is enough time thanks to your traits to regenerate initiative and do this all over again. In this next clip, I am going to show you guys how to kill a guard without losing any health. Killing guards is actually really easy, you just need to put down blinding powder. Putting down blinding powder will cause him to miss all the time, you just need to keep reapplying it. Alright, here you are going to see how to get out of the combat really quickly. To do this you have to use your shadow step and 2 infiltrator's arrows to get out of the combat. Then you have time to regenerate health, go to stealth and get back to the fight. As a thief, the worst thing that can happen to you is getting immobilized. To get out of the immobilize, you have to use your healing skill, and right before finishing it, you have to shadow step away. The enemy will think that you are still in there and attack thin air. The best way to revive your ally or finish off an enemy is to use your shadow refuge. After killing an enemy or saving your friend, you will still be in stealth, and if needed you can get away from the fight. You have to know your enemies because of your stealing skill. Stealing will shadow step you to the enemy and steal a skill from him. And here is all you need to know about stealing from different professions. Guardian will give you a mace head crack to daze your foe. Warrior will give you a whirling axe to spin around and attack nearby foes. The engineer will give you a throw gunk that will throw gunk at the target area to inflict random condition. The ranger will give you a healing seed that will regenerate and remove conditions from yourself and nearby allies. The thief will give you a blinding tough to throw a handful of feathers vanishing in stealth and blinding nearby foes. The elementalist will give you a ice shard stab to stab an enemy and chill him. The mesmer will give you a consume plasma to gain all boons. The necromancer will give you a skull fear to strike fear into nearby enemy foes. Knowing all this will be helpful on the battleground. Be patient, don't try to burst that warrior down with 27 Heartseekers, that's not gonna work. Rushing for a kill will cause you to lose, die or even rage quit. Also, don't be afraid to reset fights. With resetting the fights, you will learn how the enemy plays and kill them later on. Alright, that's it. These are the things that you need to know about when you're playing as a thief. Just be patient, keep mobile and don't rush things. I know you guys can do it. If this video has helped you out in any way, give it a like or something like that, and yeah, I will see you guys on the battleground. Peace out.